Greetings YouTube, it's that movie guy 777 here again to bring you yet another review of the newest Terrence Malick movie and the winner of the Palme d'Or of this year's 2011 Cannes Film Festival, which is The Tree of Life. I know this is a late review and all, but I've been meaning to talk about this movie for quite some time, and this was one of my most anticipated movies of 2011, and I'm quite a fan of Terrence Malick's movies. He's made a lot of great movies such as Days of Heaven and Thin Line, just to name a few, and they're just some of the greatest contributions to the world of cinema. And anyways, I'm here to review The Tree of Life. Tree of Life consists of three storylines. The main one that we focus on is the life of this family living in this 1950s suburban neighborhood. The other is the creation of the universe and the beginning of life on Earth, and the other is the later life of one of the main sons in the family, and basically him just trying to cope with the recent death of his brother, and which threw his parents into turmoil, and he's basically surrounded in this modern world. The Tree of Life, in my opinion, was an absolutely amazing movie, and I definitely consider it to be another masterpiece from Terrence Malick, and it's definitely up there with all his other great movies. Now, if you've seen a Terrence Malick movie, this has a lot that you would expect from a Terrence Malick movie. It has beautiful cinematography done by Emmanuel Lubezki in this movie, and an amazing score done by Alexander Desplat in this movie, and just narrative storytelling, and those are just some of Terrence Malick's trademarks. But if you haven't seen a Terrence Malick movie and you have no idea what The Tree of Life is about, I would have to say that it's at least vital to see some of his other movies before you go see The Tree of Life. The acting of this movie is definitely a highlight. Brad Pitt gives such a compelling performance, as well as Jessica Chastain, who just brings such a serene mood to this movie. And the three sons of the family also do a wonderful job, especially the main son that we follow throughout his childhood, and played by Hunter McCracken, who does actually a magnificent job as his character. This whole movie is a spiritual journey into the art of life, and basically just all the qualities and the beautiness of life, whether it be emotions, creation, and everything that you could think of life is in this movie. The creation of the universe sequence is so wonderfully crafted and so haunting at points, and just everything about it, and the creation of the universe, the creation of planets and volcanic eruptions, and the dinosaur sequence are just so chilling and amazing that I had chills being sent up my spines during those scenes. Now, there are a lot of deep and thought-provoking scenes and elements in this movie, and some people may find this movie slow-paced, and some scenes may confuse a lot of people, and some people will be bored and not understand what the movie's about. But there are just a lot of deep elements which make this movie beautiful, and you have to really think about those scenes. And that's what I really loved about this movie, because there are going to be a lot of people from years on now, like movie lovers, that will be talking about this movie all the time, and that's what I really liked about this movie. I know I didn't explain every single detail about The Tree of Life, but if I were to, I'd be here for hours. But just to narrow it down, this is one of my favorite movies of 2011, and I highly recommend it, and it's definitely an amazing artful masterpiece, and yes, this is an amazing Terrence Malick movie. And that was my review for The Tree of Life. Stay tuned for more reviews, and I'll see you all later.